Howdy everyone, it's me, your boy, Kiwi, coming at you live. I'm joking, it's not live. Fooled you. No, I'm coming at you with one of these. Haven't seen one of these for a while, haven't you? Oh, hello. Yeah, no Minecraft for today. But you know, I'm pretty sure you've seen the thumbnail, the title of the video. I'm drawing the gems as if they were in the Avatar The Last Airbender. So, yeah. Yeah, it's one of my favorite childhood shows. Like, I used to watch it all the time. And recently, I'm pretty sure is no surprise to no one that, I'm sure this isn't news to anyone, but it has recently gained a lot of new traction, new love, and new appreciation, yes. So I thought, what should I do? I like Steven Universe. I like Avatar. Avatar is popular right now. Let me just see if I can capitalize on all this. I'm joking. Both in the art and TikTok community, like Avatar is, like she is thriving. By the way, I have a TikTok. Go following me. Links are in this description. Thank you. So I'm starting with Pearl, which I made a waterbender. I know, kind of obvious. A lot of the bender categorizations I make in this video are very cliche and very overdone and been done before. But you know, whatevs. Pearl, I just had to make a waterbender because, I mean, look at her demeanor, look at the pose. Maybe not look at that pose, but look at the way she carries herself in the show. She's obviously a waterbender. She's very flowy, she's very soft, very focused, like a waterbender would be. So waterbender suited her most. Also, the waterfall room in the temple, kind of a big indication. So yeah. As for her backstory, I'm gonna add like a little bit of backstory for all the gems that I draw here today. I think she'd be in the northern water tribe. She wouldn't be in the southern water tribe. Like, the north suits her more because she's like more, no, I want to say businessy, but like, you know, like there's hardly in the show there was hardly any waterbenders in the southern water tribe. It's just Katara. So like, also the north just suits her better. Gosh, I just have to play with my drawings. So yeah, she'd be in the northern water tribe. Although yes, I do know in the north at that time, women waterbenders weren't allowed to practice like their attacks. And I'm not calling Pearl a woman. I know she's a genderless. They're a genderless rock, but for like just because it's easy, I'll just say, like, they'll label her as a woman. Me, no, but the northern water tribe, probably, yeah. And like her backstory, she would probably go on long expeditions outside of the northern water tribe, like, you know, playing with the polar beavers or whatever makeshift animal they have to replace polar bears. She'd be practicing over there with her waterbending and stuff, and then eventually they'll allow her to become a warrior and stuff like that. And then she'd be picked up by Team Avatar, which in this case is just the crystal gems and Steven as you know them. Oh gosh. Just ignore all of the long pauses I make in this video. I tried to edit most of them out, but some got through. Like, it's either like just me getting too much, like vibing too much with the music I was listening to, or I was like making some tea because I'm messy. Oh great, now it's time for Amethyst. Amethyst. I don't even know if this is syncing correctly, but whatever. Now it's time for Amethyst, who I made an earthbender, which should come as no surprise to anyone. She'd be in the fighting ring with Toph. Well, not with Toph, but like Toph. Like, with the boulder. The boulder is feeling conflicted with her, she'd be in the fighting ring because, of course, she would be, especially in that episode of Steven Universe when she was in a fighting ring. So, yeah, it's pretty obvious I made her, a fighter. Yeah. Also, she's very stubborn and very down to earth. Yeah, so that those personality traits just match Earthbender so much, or from Earth Kingdom, so much more than like if she was a waterbender or a airbender or firebender. And I'm pretty sure in this like little narrative I think all the fighter gems, so like the amethysts, the jaspers, the ruby, maybe not the rubies, but like all the fighter gems, they'd be Earth Kingdom most probably. Like, I'm not saying they'd be like all the Daily agents or something like that, but they'd definitely be personality-wise more fit in the Earth Kingdom. I struggled so much with her freaking leg. Oh my gosh. Like, you'll see, I just struggled with her leg. Well. Amethyst would totally become instant friends with Steven and join Team Avatar like that. Like, she's gonna be like, oh, this squad is a vibe, I'ma join. I'ma join type of thing. Like, just like, it would be, that would be her. Yeah. She would be the comedy relief of Team Avatar, I guess. So yeah. Speaking of rubies, hi! Now it's time for Garnet. Garnet. Sorry, I have to make fun of their names. Now, time for Garnet. I had a very hard time with Garnet. Because she's half and half, Sapphire, she's icy, Ruby, she's fiery, but, in the end, I ended up going with, the fire side of her, just sticking with that. I could have made her an airbender, though, which, honestly, would have been also a good fit, but whatever. So, okay. My thing with Garnet is that she isn't a part of, the Fire Nation as, the Fire Nation attack. No, my little thing of her, she would be a sunbender. As in, those people that, Aang and Zuko went to when they went to go dance with the dragons. Those people, relatively peaceful, very spiritual, like airbenders and stuff like that. She'd be one of those tribes people. Because she's very calm and, collected and, very Garnet. So, I think she would join Team Avatar by accident. Not really accident, but maybe accident, I don't know. She'd be looking around, and then all of a sudden, there'd be, a big bad that she has to fight, or she sees Team Avatar fighting with a big bad, and helps. And then from there, makes the decision to leave the tribe and explore the world with, the Avatar and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah. Also, I don't know whether or not this, little narrative I have has the same plot as the original Avatar series, the Sozin's Comet with the Fire Lord, but I definitely think there'd be some type of conundrum happening, some type of big bad. Maybe the diamonds, maybe the diamonds who are spirits from the spirit world, the face stealer and all those spirits. Maybe the diamonds are like spirits that are trying to take over the living world, and like Steven being the avatar be like, nah, stop. So yeah. And then in at the end, in Steven Universe-ian fashion, he'd make friends with the diamonds, or he'd become family, like, which I guess would make sense because the avatar is a spiritual being, and if the diamonds are spirits, then it's kind of like family. I don't know. So I guess like things kind of align that way. Like, so maybe that would be the narrative. Like, instead of the Fire Nation taking over, it's the spirit world trying to take over and reclaim. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a thing in Legend of Korra, but I haven't watched Legend of Korra. Please don't at me. I also didn't know whether or not to make the gems human versions or keep their gems, but you know what? I ended up keeping their gems. Maybe except Garnet, because it's very hard to see her gems in her hands because they're kind of hanum shiba, like in it's kind of hard to see her gems, but. So yeah. Also, when I do eventually draw Steven and Connie, I'm thinking about drawing Connie as a Kyoshi warrior, because that would be sickening. That would be amazing. Like, also, like, narratively speaking, I think my first choice, narratively speaking, is she'd be like an Earth Kingdom scholar, like the type, like that dude that got trapped in the library with the owl dude, like the spirit of wisdom, one of those scholars. But then I was like, with some help from a good friend, I was like, you know what, she'd be better as a Kyoshi warrior. Also, I really want to see her as a Kyoshi warrior, so yeah, that would be pretty cool. Steven, I just draw as an airbender. Like, I tried matching his personality with other nations, but air suited him better at the end. Like, young Steven, I mean. Like, yeah, plus he does technically have attributes from all nations. Like, he has some Fire Nation in him, some Earth, some water. So I guess making him the avatar would be like a good choice. And narratively speaking, I think his dad, Greg, would probably be like a monk gyatso type of person to Steven. Obviously his dad, but also a monk gyatso. So that would like set him off. I don't know if he'd be dead, but I guess he'd have to be if it's the last airbender. But yeah, I don't know. Also, just saying, I initially wanted to draw the gem, Steven, Connie, and everyone in one like art piece and make it look like a movie poster for like Steven Universe, the last airbender. Like, but that didn't end up happening. I just ended up making separate posts for each and giving them like separate backgrounds and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh gosh. Or nor another one. Okay, so that one I said I made some tea. So the other one I was just vibing out with some music. Yeah. But I'm trying to think, who would be the Uncle Iroh? Because it would make more sense if Greg was the Uncle Iroh of the group, but then that would mean he would have to be Fire Nation. But if there's no Fire Nation attacking, then why would Uncle Iroh be there or Greg be there for Steven? Plus, Uncle Iroh wasn't really there for Steven, he was more there for the others, like Toph and Zuko and everyone watching, so it kind of gray area there, because like Monkey Atso was Aang's parental technically, and Greg is Steven's, so it's kind of hard to tell where Greg would fit with all of this. So yeah. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna draw the other gems like Peridot, Lapis. Lapis will obviously be a waterbender. Actually, no, I'm gonna make Lapis a firebender. No, I'm just joking. Like Jasper, like I don't know whether or not I'm gonna be drawing the other gems, Maybe I might want to draw Peridot, but that's basically just me acting on my own hubris. Like, I just want to see Peridot in Earth Kingdom garb. That's it. That's pretty much it. And yes, I know Peridot would be in the Earth Kingdom because she's also very stubborn, but she's also smart, and the Earth Kingdom do have them scholars, you know? Also, she has she has metal bending. She can make metal stuff float, so like that's the closest thing to earth bending. So yeah, she's gonna be an earthbender. Or maybe technically maybe not an earthbender. Maybe she won't be a bender. Maybe she'll just be one of those people that took over one of Aang's temples. Those people that like to build things and made it look very steampunky and stuff. Maybe she'll be one of those. I don't know. And Lapis, she would probably be from the Southern Water Tribe. The Southern Water Tribe. She'd probably be from the Southern Water Tribe. Not gonna like because she's too much of a free spirit to take the northern misogynistic stuff. Like she would not take it. Neither would Pearl. That's why Pearl would like go somewhere else and bend and then prove herself. But like Lapis, she was very much a let me just fly away type of person. So I think for her, she'd maybe be born in the north but then move to the south. I don't know. Jasper, she would most probably, I want to say she'd also be in the fighting ring with Amethyst, but she's not really controlled enough to be a Daily agent either. And I don't want to make her one of those people with jet, those freedom fighters. Like I don't want to do that because Jasper wouldn't. Like, she's great and all, but she wouldn't. So yeah, maybe she'd just be in the fighting ring. She'd probably end up just being in the fighting ring. Like in the narrative, all the fighter gems are like they try to control them, but then at the end, like, they just have like secret fighting rings to blow off some steam. You know how gems are. So yeah, so like the generals of the Fire Nation or the Earth Kingdom or something, they'd be like the not the Opal Scott, no, the Agates or something, you know, one of those. So yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, there isn't any other. Ooh, Spinel. What would Spinel be? Because, like, without the narrative of like Pink Diamond, what would Spinel even be doing? She's not she's it's very hard to put her in any category. Maybe she would be one of those people with jet, like those people that lived in the trees and like fought for freedom and stuff like that. Because like she'd use her stretchy ability if she still had that ability, like she would use that just to swing around the trees and do stuff. Like, yeah, and also they're kind of like forgotten people as well, so that also fits in with her personality. Like, she doesn't really seem like an earth bender, nor a water bender, nor an air, nor a fire. She's just kind of there. And I don't want to make her one of the spirits like the diamonds, because then what exactly would she be fulfilling? Because she wasn't technically with the diamonds when she, you know, she wasn't really with the diamonds. She was with Pink, but Pink doesn't really do anything in this Avatar narrative. Curiouser and curiouser. Very, 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 very curious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just like do some thinking or something like that. But yeah, overall, I think this took me roughly 5 hours to do completely. Like, okay, the sketching out and lining took me 2.5 to 3 hours. I know that because I actually, like, that's the recorded amount. Like, that's what I recorded. And that's where the recording ends. And I know it, like, took around about, like, 2 to 3 hours. But then, like, with the backgrounds, the coloring, the shading, and all that type of stuff, that took, like, quite a bit of time. So I'd say this whole thing took me, like, it's pushing to 5 hours long. By the way, I used Fire Alpaca for the drawing if you wanted to know, and I used Streamlab OBS to record my screen. I know some people end up, like, asking for those, so I'm just getting it out of the way. If you're interested in following me on my other social medias, all the links will be down in the description below. Or, if I figure out how to do it, I'll try to put it up on the screen, but I doubt I'll figure out how to do it because I'm very bad at everything. Oh, go watch some of my longer Minecraft content if you like hearing my sultry voice. Yeah, if you like my voice, or yeah. If you want to listen to more of it, you can just go to the Minecraft content and heckin' Minecraft playlist. Yeah. Anyway. Things should be cycling around your screen. You can see the end progress. Don't that look pretty? I've been your boy Kiwi. See y'all later. Bye.